Buenos dias, YouTubers. Día 28 in Puerto Rico. Finally, that African dust haze is gone. And let me tell you guys something. That flared up my skin, my allergies, and a bunch of medical issues. I don't know if y'all have experienced the same with the African dust storm, but I haven't had a skin rash flare up with eczema or any of that shit that's gone on wrong in my system since I got bit by that tick. But anyways, my skin has been exceptional for over a year, and then this African dust storm came through and it was fire. I had to put a whole damn thing under control because of this African dust storm. Finally, that is starting to move on. You can actually see the real clear blue skies and the clouds. I'm hoping that African dust storm stays the hell away, because that was awful, horrible. You can't really tell, but it's kind of sprinkling right now. I have raindrops coming down. But a beautiful looking morning here on the island. We have a cruise ship way out there. Let's see if you guys, I can zoom in more on the HD, not the 4K. There she is right there. Ooh, she's way out there. Woo! What'd it do? Oh, look at that. Long hair, don't care. It's gonna be a hell of a day. It's Monday, and I know you're watching this on Tuesday, but remember what I said about Mondays. Wear your black belt and kick Monday's ass, okay? Same thing with Tuesday. So if you're watching this on Tuesday and you have the hungover Monday blues on to Tuesday, it's all mental. Kick Tuesday's ass. Kick Tuesday's ass. Just like I'm about to kick Monday's ass. So today, I do have some work to do. I actually got to clock in, make some money. We'll see if that happens. And definitely got to watch the stock market and the cryptocurrencies. This is about to go down, okay? Keep an eye out. Everybody's super bearish right now. Super bearish right now. And the feds have unlimited printing power. This could get interesante. So pay attention. So today I want to learn how to throw my casting net. I haven't thrown a casting net in about a decade. Used to throw it pretty decently. And I went out yesterday and I made probably about 10 to 12 throws, and only about 1 or 2 of them were any good at all. I only caught 1 bait fish. So today we're going to go out and learn how to cast the casting net so we can catch some bait fish. And then we'll get to the big fish. All right, just got done with my workout and shower. Look at that epic sauce view outside the kitchen window here. I'm blessed. Oh, and I'm gonna start my day after workout with that. It's called Mindu Grape Kush. Delicioso. All right, YouTubers. We are down here at La Boca. Actually, the same place I was at yesterday. But yesterday I struck out. I actually only caught 1 little bait fish. I'm learning how to throw the cast net all over again, and this one's a little bit bigger than I'm used to, so let's do it. Here we are right at the Manatee River, the La Boca. The mouth of the river goes right into the ocean out here. I'm going to try to catch some bait fish in here, right off this little concrete dock. Let's see how this plays out. Uh-oh, guys. I did a great cast, and it looks like my net, an $80 net, is stuck on something, probably a tree or a limb or something. So, and I know there's fish in that, so I gotta go get it. I know y'all want to watch. See what we got, if anything. It's a good piece of bait though. That is a really good piece of bait. I know I had more than him too. I had at least 3 or 4 in there, and they snuck out because of that branch. Let's go get some more. And there goes my $80 casting net. Thanks to that log. Huge hole here. Probably why all those fish that I had in the net escaped, besides one. And then there's a huge hole down here. Right on the lid. Fuck. Just bought this net. Take a time out and just breathe. What is going on today? I am not gonna let it be one of these days. Can you believe this shit? I came back here to get my fishing pole and it broke. It snapped. Like, when the hell did that happen? I was just fishing last night. God dang. How's a man supposed to fish with no pole and no net? I got one bait. What is going on? I gotta smoke, regroup, and breathe. Everything's gonna be just fine today. I ain't going out like that Monday. All right, guys, I actually went back out and tested the cast net just to see how awful it would be with those 2 huge holes in it. I actually caught another little fish in there, a little bit smaller than the other guy that I had. So 3 bait fish for the day. But now I don't have a pole to fish with. So I have to go pole shopping. And then I actually just got a call from the professor at one of the universities here in Puerto Rico, gentleman who wants to have me on the radio show about what happened or whatever. So I guess I'm gonna meet up with them here in a little bit as well. So hopefully this day gets better. I'm not gonna turn into a bad mood and let a broken fishing pole net ruin my day. I was gonna do a freak out, but then I decided not to. Just too much energy really to be angry and mad. So whatever, life goes on. Alright guys, I came back over here to this La Boca fishing shop. It's a beautiful little local fishing shop here, and the owner was so kind, as I just showed you, to help me repair this net. So I was coming over here to buy a fishing pole, so I'm gonna fix my net here. Does an Academy or a Walmart do that for you if you try to come back with a net? No, they don't. Only the good locals. So and we're gonna get a fishing pole and we're gonna try to catch some fish. Wow, see, just have a positive attitude, right? Just have a positive attitude and you never know what's gonna happen. Just got out of there. Let me shut this. I know y'all don't wanna hear that. Okay, car, shut up. Cut. Car was beeping, cut the show. Okay, back to the show. So yeah, La Boca Fishing Shop is amazing. If y'all ever come to Puerto Rico and you're in the Manatee, Vega Baja, this general area, please go show La Boca Fishing Shop some love. Because I just went in there and I wasn't trying to get my net fixed. I didn't say anything about fixing my net. I talked about getting a new fishing pole, which I spent 60 bucks in there, and bought a new fishing pole from him. And that's where I got the casting net too. I paid 80 bucks for the casting net, and I kind of showed him. I said, man, I goofed up. I caught on a log and pulled it, and it stuck. And he goes, oh, no problem. And he went in there and we just sat down. His wife came out, pulled us up 2 chairs, and we just sat down, talked. Mi español es poquito, so we didn't talk too much, but we talked a little bit. They are so nice, extremely nice people. Love it. And so it took us about 30 minutes to fix up the net. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna have to put this fishing adventure on a little bit of hold. Go back, check on the wife, see what she's doing with the 2 babysitting dogs. Wonder how that's going. And I'm gonna get some food. Let's do it. What a difference that makes to have that African dust out of here. Man, it's just so much more beautiful today. All right, guys, back at the house, and I am going to put together my new fishing pole and show you kind of what the gentleman did to fix my net. Let's do it. Yo, back here at the house, and I got 3 people coming over. The gentleman that invited me to the protest the other day, Jose Lopez, the professor that was there that invited him, Hector, and their radio show friend. About to be an interview going down right in there. Let's get the truth out to people. Let's show people some love. Let's lead by example. Let's educate people. Let's change hearts and minds. Let's unify. No more separation. No more dividing. Don't be fooled at the distractions going on. Don't get sucked into it. Don't get caught in the hate.
Muy buenas tardes, amigos de Radio Cromática y los que están viendo este vídeo. Les saluda Jesús Rodríguez García y estamos aquí en Vega Baja en el apartamento de korymanx, un ciudadano de Texas que viajó a Puerto Rico hace ya unos 20 y pico de días de eso es lo que vamos a averiguar nosotros. Este es el ciudadano que no consintió que se le hiciera la prueba de temperatura ni de COVID-19 en el aeropuerto cuando arribó a la isla. El mismo ciudadano que fue expulsado de una actividad contra el racismo en Barrio Obrero, acusándolo de ser supremacista blanco, de ser misógino y otras imputaciones que se le han hecho que dieron motivo a que un grupo de personas los expulsaran de la actividad contra el racismo que se estaba celebrando en la Plaza Antonio R. Barceló de Barrio Obrero. ¿Por qué estamos aquí? Queremos saber quién es korymanx en profundidad. ¿Qué realmente lo trae a Puerto Rico? ¿Cuáles son sus intenciones reales de venir a Puerto Rico y, como él dice, documentar diferentes aspectos de la vida pública y política de Puerto Rico? Para esto cuento con la ayuda de José López, que nos va a traducir la entrevista para que Cory me pueda comprender y yo pueda comprender a Cory. Así que gracias a José López por su participación. Saludos, señor Cory. Y gracias por...
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Gracias por tenerme aquí.
¿De dónde viene korymanx?
Where are you coming from?
Okay. So I was born and raised in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas, and I lived in Houston for the past 3 years. So basically, I'm coming from Texas.
Él viene de la ciudad de Texas, o del estado de Texas.
El nombre de pila de Cory.
¿Cómo?
El nombre de pila.
Oh, your last name. What is your official last name?
Watkins. Cory Watkins.
Cory Watkins. Ok.
Eso no hace falta traducción.
¿Cuándo vino a Puerto Rico? ¿Cuándo llegó?
Well, when did you arrive in Puerto Rico?
So I moved here June 1st. I have vacationed here several times before that, fell in love with the island, and we decided that we wanted to call it home. So we moved here June 1st.
Entendí que se mudó.
Sí, se mudó el 1 de junio. Él había estado aquí en Puerto Rico varias veces como de visita y le gustó mucho y decidió después venir a mudarse a Puerto Rico.
A vivir permanentemente.
To live permanently.
Correct. Yes.
Correctamente.
Okay. ¿Y por qué te interesa Puerto Rico inicialmente? ¿Te gustó y hay unos aspectos que le interesaron en particular? ¿O sencillamente?
Okay, ya él había dicho que había venido aquí a Puerto Rico como visitante varias veces y le gustó mucho. Creo que what he's asking is more information about why you're in Puerto Rico. I'm just reiterating that
Right.
you said that you have come here various times visiting and you like. So anything you want to add more about, what would have made you want to move to Puerto Rico other than just coming here and liking?
Right. So when we visited, we fell in love with the culture of the island. It's just more relaxed here than where I come from in the States. The diversity is amazing, and the food is amazing, and the weather. It's easy to self-reliance here. Did an interview with Jose, and I explained all this in his interview.
¿Qué edad tiene?
How old are you?
Tradúceme lo que él dijo.
Ok, él dijo que él vino aquí, le gustó la cultura, le gustó la comida, le gustó la diversidad, le gusta el hecho de que aquí en Puerto Rico tú puedes vivir realmente de lo que está alrededor. Tú tienes la pesca, tienes la comida de los árboles y eso le atrajo. He wants to know how old you are now.
37.
37?
Sí.
37 años tiene.
¿A qué se dedica?
Well, what is your profession? Well, what do you do? As far as income.
So I've had a job pretty much since I was 15 years old. Worked in the restaurant business pretty much my whole life. I made some good investments, have a couple houses, and I rent them out in the States, and I do freelance work for YouTube and a couple of other people on social media, small businesses. Do different things.
Él dice que trabajó desde los 15 años en diferentes sitios, especialmente en la industria de restaurantes. Ha hecho inversiones, aquí en Puerto Rico tiene inversiones también, y también a través del internet hace unas cosas que genera dinero trabajando en el internet.
Su principal fuente de ahorro es, de ingreso es, ¿cuál de ellas?
Your principal source of income is the investments?
Correct.
Es la inversiones que tiene.
Okay. Este apartamento es alquilado.
He's asking whether this apartment is rented.
Yeah, we've rented it for 2 months here to look for another place, which we've found in Aguadilla. We'll be there for 6 months as we've tried to find a place to buy.
Okay, él alquiló esto solamente para 2 meses, pero se quiere trasladar hacia Aguadilla, va a estar allá en otro sitio por 6 meses, pero está buscando el mejor sitio para comprar, una propiedad para comprar, para que sea el dueño.
Okay. He notado que él se hace llamar activista. ¿Cuáles son sus aspiraciones? ¿De qué es activista?
Okay, he said that he noticed that you call yourself an activist, and he wants to know exactly an activist, what are you trying to achieve in your activism?
I just want to change hearts and minds and people to understand what freedom is and how we can obtain it. I am a person who believes in no government. I'm a voluntarist. I believe that choices that are made should be between me and you, and there shouldn't be a middleman. I'm for ultimate freedom, everybody's freedom. Gun freedom, cannabis freedom, freedom to be gay or whatever that may be, your choice of your own body, freedom of putting whatever you want in your body, freedom in general, I guess. I'm trying to keep it short because I know he's translating too. So.
Thank you. Él dice que era un activista para tratar de abrir las mentes y los corazones de la gente y que entiendan lo que es realmente ser libre, que debe ser cada cual haciendo unas decisiones y no teniendo una persona en el medio tratando de dirigir y controlar la situación.
Anarquismo.
You believe in the abolition of government?
Correct. I believe that choices that are made should be between me and you, or shouldn't be somebody between us dictating our choices.
Sí, sí.
Anarquismo.
Sí.
Okay. ¿Cómo se puede manejar una sociedad en la anarquía, sin gobierno, sin...
Okay, he's asking how do you maneuver something like that without government? How will things get done without a government in between,
Sure.
controlling that?
The same way things got done when government wasn't around to supply help with a hurricane. People were helped by other people here on the island more so than government was. People will help. Let's just say like the roads, right? Who will build the roads? The same people that build the roads now, we will just, me and you, have a choice, not the government. So the people building the roads right now are the same people that are going to be doing it just without the government. The government is known to lie, steal, and kill, and we're giving them the choice to where our money goes. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Él dice, está usando el ejemplo de cuando el huracán María, que el gobierno no ayudó, lo que nos ayudamos cada cual fue la gente. Y él dice, el gobierno le damos dinero y lo que hace es que nos miente, se roba las cosas, nos mata.
Sabemos que se negó a que le hicieran la prueba de temperatura y de COVID-19 en el aeropuerto cuando llegó. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué hay detrás de esa actitud?
Okay, he wants to know what was behind not wanting to be tested with the temperature when you came in the airport and wearing the masks.
I believe that this is another lie brought onto us by the government. And there's nothing that we need to be taking precautions about. This is all to control us. That's what the government is doing right now. They're putting fear into us to control us. It's one of the biggest tools that the government uses to control people, and that's fear.
Dice que él cree que es una mentira todo esto de coronavirus y todo estos procedimientos es simplemente para controlarnos.
Pero hay gente muriendo de coronavirus, ¿o no?
He said, but there are people dying of coronavirus. Is that true?
If you take a look at Italy, there was a bunch of people that died, but 99% of those people that died of underlying conditions. So somebody who had a heart attack went to the hospital and died, so they tested them for coronavirus and they tested positive, and then they say they died of coronavirus, but they actually died of a heart attack.
Dice que la gente se está muriendo de otras cosas. Utilizó lo que pasó en Italia, que cuando van al hospital pues le hacen, se muere por ejemplo de un ataque cardíaco pero después cuando le hacen la prueba, después si la prueba es positiva para coronavirus, pues dice, bueno, murió de coronavirus, pero realmente fue un ataque cardíaco.
Indiscutiblemente, si el gobierno controla o no, está tratando de controlar el virus, que no se propague, porque es de fácil contagio, según se ha expresado, ¿verdad? El hecho es que el no ponerse la mascarilla lo hace vulnerable y puede ser un vector del virus, puede ser un propagador del virus, o sea que si eso no le preocupa.
He says that the government is trying to protect the people from coronavirus, and by not wearing the mask and not going along with the protocol, you're not protecting yourself, you're not protecting other people.
Right. I understand that thought process of it, but I believe that is the way the government is using to control us. The government lies to us every single day. They steal from us every single day, and they kill our people every single day. All of a sudden now they're going to tell us the truth on the coronavirus. It doesn't make sense to me. This is another way for them to control us.
Él entiende ese pensamiento, pero él dice que eso es simplemente piensa un método de controlar a la gente. El gobierno siempre miente, nos mata y ahora de repente nos quiere proteger.
Pero hay gente muriendo de COVID-19. O sea,
Ya dice.
sí, pero...
But he's just reiterating, but there are people dying.
I get that, but the people that are not dying directly because they have COVID-19. They're dying because they have cancer, heart attacks, because of breathing conditions. The news won't tell us that. The news will, put the numbers out there. Put the numbers out there on the news, and they will fear you. They won't tell you that the people that are dying from underlying conditions. Also, they won't tell you that the federal government has given doctors and health officials very easy access to mark COVID-19 as a death. Easier, more so now than ever. And these numbers are being boosted up on purpose to put fear into people to control us. So yes, there are people dying of COVID-19 or with COVID-19. That's the thing we have to understand. Are they dying with COVID-19 or are they dying directly from it? A lot of the people are dying with it. And a lot of the times they don't even test them. They'll, I'm looking for a word. If they don't test them, but they seem to have the certain conditions, they'll say that they have it. I forgot the word I'm looking for there, but.
Él dice que sí, que se están muriendo la gente, pero él hace una distinción de están muriendo con coronavirus o por resultado de coronavirus. Él dice que también esos números se están elevando para crear la histeria y la preocupación.
Sí, leí un tweet de él donde él señala que las estadísticas del COVID-19 son tan... él hizo una comparación con la bolsa de valores. Que me explique ese tweet y a qué se refiere.
Yeah, he said that he saw a tweet that you did where you have a correlation between the stock market and the amount of deaths. Can you explain that?
I'm not really sure what he's referring to. I would have to look at it before I said something because I'm not sure.
Él no está seguro de qué tú quieres decir con la comparación o la conexión entre la muerte de coronavirus y la bolsa de valores. Que no recuerda eso.
Fue un tweet que él publicó donde hace una comparación de las estadísticas sobre el coronavirus y la bolsa de valores, que era tan... usó una palabra que no viene a la mente ahora, pero era tan controversial o tan creíble como la bolsa de valores. como si tuviera algo de suerte, del azar, de especulativa. La palabra que casi utilizó fue especulativa, como la bolsa de valores.
Yeah, he said that the tweet had to do with speculation and some kind of connection between the debt and the stock market.
Gotcha.
You know, that's what,
I would have to look at it to comment on that because I don't
No,
know.
le voy a decir.
Dice, tendría que verlo para, no recuerdo ahora mismo exactamente.
Vamos a continuar y
Okay.
más adelante voy a buscar el link para continuar. Sí.
Dice, we'll continue and then
Okay, let's go. That's fine.
Ok.
No problem.
¿Eres supremacista blanco? ¿Eres racista?
Are you a white supremacist?
Absolutely not. No. Nope. No.
Absolutamente no.
¿Es misógeno?
¿Cómo?
¿Misógeno que odia a las mujeres?
Or do you hate women?
No, not at all. No, got a beautiful wife. I love her very much. Got a daughter. Love her very much. No.
Dice que no, él no, él está casado, tiene una hija, la quiere ambas mucho, que no.
¿Qué le parece, cómo se sintió, qué le pareció que fuera expulsado de la actividad contra el racismo en Barrio Obrero bajo esos pretextos de que era supremacista blanco, que era misógeno?
Okay, how do you feel about being told to leave from the event in Barrio Obrero with the pretext that you were a white supremacist?
Well, it didn't feel good, but I wanted to respect the wishes of people who looked really frustrated and about something, and I wasn't sure. I was kind of confused myself. So I just wanted to respect their wishes. I don't want to see fighting or any separation, and so I thought, it would just be best to leave and respect their wishes. It wasn't my event, so.
Dice que no me sentí bien, pero vi que la gente estaba molesto, estaban frustrados, yo estaba un poco confuso de por qué me trataron de esa forma, pero yo no quiero divisiones, yo no quiero que peleemos simplemente por pelear. Por eso fue que él decidió irse.
¿Qué le parece de Donald Trump?
What is your opinion of President Trump?
Ever since he has announced that he was running for president, I've been speaking out against him. I do not support Donald Trump.
Y desde que escuchó de que él quiere volver a ser presidente otros 4 años, él ha estado haciendo campaña en contra de la elección de presidente Trump.
Y cuando intentaba ser presidente, ¿qué hizo?
La primera vez. How about when he wanted to be president the first time?
No, I've never supported Trump politically at all. Nothing.
Dice, nunca ha apoyado políticamente a Donald Trump.
¿Qué le parece el muro entre México y Estados Unidos?
What do you feel about the wall that he wants to build between Mexico and the United States?
I think we should tear it down and build bridges to all kinds of people who want to go back and forth. I believe in free travel. I don't believe in walls.
Dice que no está de acuerdo con un muro entre los Estados Unidos y México.
¿Qué opinión le merece de los mexicanos?
¿Cómo?
¿Qué opinión merece de los mexicanos?
Okay, what is your opinion of the Mexicans?
Same thing. I believe people should be able to come and go freely, and I don't believe in immigration as far as a law or anything like that. I believe people people should be free to cross a border and come and go as they please as long as they're being peaceful and friendly.
Dice que cree que la gente deben poder ir y venir entre países si lo hacen con respeto y lo hace sin
No papers, nothing.
pelea.
¿Tiene conocimiento sobre las piedras guías de Georgia?
No entiendo la pregunta.
que si él tiene conocimiento de las piedras guías de Georgia, de un monumento que se alega que es eugenicista en Georgia, donde se establece que se debe bajar la población del planeta a 500 millones, o sea, una reducción de...
A little bit, but
Yeah, he's talking about some, in Georgia, there's some kind of rocks, and I'm not,
Georgia Guidestones?
Yeah.
Correct.
I have no...
I know a little bit about the Georgia Guidestones. Very interesting, and I think people should research that and take a look at it.
Dice que eso es bien interesante, gente deben estudiar eso, es lo que él puede decir.
¿Y a él qué le parece? ¿No le parece que eso es una intención eugenicista de reducir la población a 500 millones del planeta? Y si eso tiene alguna connotación para él, si tiene algún significado para él.
You think it's an attempt to reduce the population?
A 500 millones. A 500 millones, sí. Se pretende reducir, según esas piedras, que debe reducirse la población del planeta a 500 millones.
So what do you think about the idea of reducing the population to
500 millones.
500 million, 500 million?
Right. I don't think we should be giving government or anybody control over reducing population. They're trying to reduce population right now, and I believe COVID-19 is probably one of the ways that they're trying to do it, to fear us into taking this vaccination. And vaccinations are probably nothing that we need to be putting in our body, especially if they're coming from somebody like Bill Gates, who is a computer engineer. It has nothing to do with being a doctor or a nurse.
Okay, ¿no cree que el gobierno debería estar tratando de reducir la población? Y él cree que esto es lo que están haciendo, exactamente lo que está haciendo con el COVID-19, tratando de bajar la población de esa forma. No recuerdo la otra cosa que dijo.
Habló de Bill Gates.
Como lo está haciendo Bill Gates.
¿Él entiende que esto del COVID-19 es una conspiración?
Do you think that this thing about the coronavirus is a conspiracy?
I think, or let me say this, I know what is coming from our government and our TV is a lie. That's what I do know. Conspiracy theory is a word made up by the CIA to demonize people who have outside of the box thinking. So if you think differently than the systematic way of thinking, you're labeled a conspiracy theorist, so people think you're crazy and they don't listen to you. That's what I think.
Él dice que él sabe que lo que viene del gobierno son embustes. Y esa palabra de conspiración tiene que ver con lo que el gobierno llama cualquier cosa que uno piense uno mismo, que sea diferente de lo que el gobierno quiere que uno piense.
I think everybody needs to research Operation Mockingbird. It's an operation that our CIA put in the 1940s, 1950s to take over every single outlet of media to control our minds. Operation Mockingbird.
Dice que cree que la gente debe estudiar Operation Mockingbird.
¿Eso qué es?
What is Operation Mockingbird again?
It was an operation put together by our secret intelligence agency, the CIA of the USA, to hijack every single major media outlet to control the narrative and get people to think how they want them to think rather than for themselves.
Es un programa de la CIA, que la idea es tratar de controlar todos los medios de comunicación para que solamente se divulgue lo que ellos quieren que uno sepa para controlar pues, sus acciones. Es Operation Mockingbird.
¿Conoce lo que es la neolengua?
Neolengua. Do you know what neo-language is?
No, I don't.
Ese el lenguaje que utilizan los mismos miembros de la CIA y del FBI para hacerle creer a la gente algo diciendo lo que la gente quiere escuchar, pero obviamente con otra intención oculta.
Okay, is the language that the government uses in order to make people, in order to tell people what they want to know or what they think they want to hear, pero ¿cuál es la otra?
Pero con una intención oculta.
But with a hidden agenda.
Gotcha. Very interesting. I totally believe it. Absolutely. This subliminal messaging in our TV, absolutely.
Trabaja él, bueno, tradúceme.
Sí, él dice que él está totalmente en acuerdo con eso, que él cree que sí se está dando eso y también uno recibe mensajes subliminales para controlar también las mentes.
Él no trabaja para la CIA o el FBI.
Do you work for the CIA or the FBI?
No, not at all, no. Nope.
No.
No.
¿Por qué su interés en la política en Puerto Rico? Lo he escuchado en vídeos que él ha publicado referente a cómo aprender más sobre la cultura y la lucha independentista de los puertorriqueños.
Yeah, he wants to know what is your interest in the politics of Puerto Rico. You've seen things about, you want to know the culture, you want to
La lucha independentista.
you want to get involved in the struggle for the independence of Puerto Rico. Why that interest?
I'm a freedom fighter. I have a dire love for freedom and to gain the ultimate amount of freedom that I can in my lifetime. And I want my kids to be more freer than I am when I'm gone. So I want to come here, learn, and help where I can. And hopefully in my time we can see independence. But I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes or disrespect anybody either. I'm here to learn and help where I can.
Yo soy un luchador de la libertad. Yo quiero ser libre, yo quiero que todo el mundo sea libre y él quiere, obviamente tiene que aprender la cultura, el idioma para ayudar en cualquier cosa que esté a su alcance.
¿Y qué le parece que sea su país de origen, el imperio que domina al puertorriqueño?
And how do you feel about your nation of origin being the one that has Puerto Rico as a colony?
It doesn't surprise me. It's it's where I was born and I can't help that. All I can do is help speak out against it.
Él dice que él lo entiende porque él vivió allí, nació ahí. Lo único que él puede hacer es ser vocal, ser una persona que luche en contra de eso, pero él entiende y parece que yo entiendo que lo que quiere decir con que él entiende, que él entiende la trayectoria de los Estados Unidos desde que empezó y ese ha sido su línea de toda la vida.
¿Es un promotor de armas de fuego?
Are you a promoter of guns, arms?
Absolutely, I believe in the freedom the freedom to defend yourself is very important. Absolutely.
Dice sí, cree en el derecho de uno protegerse.
¿Protegerse de qué?
¿Cómo?
¿Protegerse de qué y de quién?
Protect yourself from what and from whom?
Okay. From lots of different things. You have different guns for different reasons. It's like a tool. You have different tools for different things. A pistol is to protect you when you go outside. A shotgun is to protect you in your home or duck hunt. There's many different things that these tools are used for, but people demonize them to make them a bad thing and they blame, like the guns kill people. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. So I can kill you with a rock or my fist, a knife, a wine bottle, or a gun. If somebody wants to do harm to somebody, they're going to do it no matter what. but guns are tools and they have different uses for different things.
Él dice que las armas, los revólveres, esos son herramientas, que las armas no matan gente matan gente. Pero no contesto la parte de a quién.
Ok. ¿Y de quién protegerse?
Are you trying to protect yourself from someone? Whom are you going to protect yourself from?
Well, I don't know that, but if there is a time where I'm going to need it, I would rather have it than not have it at all. So as far as I know, I don't think anybody's out to hurt me, but so you don't think that somebody's going to hurt you when they do, you know what I'm saying? You just want to be prepared. I have to protect my wife and my kids when we go out in public. Do I ever want to harm nobody, or do I ever want to harm anybody? Absolutely not. I do not want to engage in that. Matter of fact, when you have a firearm, you try to defuse situations, never escalate. You always try to defuse the situations. An armed society is a polite society. So I don't think anybody's out to hurt me, but I definitely want to protect myself at all costs.
Él dice que él no sabe de quién, pero es que la idea de tener una arma es por si acaso uno lo necesita, pero él no trata de usar una arma para lastimar a nadie, simplemente por si acaso.
¿Hay racismo en Puerto Rico? ¿Él ha percibido racismo en Puerto Rico?
Have you perceived racism here in Puerto Rico?
Have I received it?
Have you perceived it? Have you felt it?
Not really. I have felt maybe that I'm different and people, are not used to seeing somebody like me, especially here over the last couple of months. So I'm not the normal. But I've never felt as if somebody hated me because I was white or whatever. I've gotten a bunch of evil messages from people on Facebook, but never in person.
Él dice que no, él no ha sentido el racismo, él sí ha sentido como que lo ven como que es diferente, pero que no. Él ha recibido unas cosas por el internet, pero no personalmente.
Él tiene unas plataformas en internet, de redes sociales, tiene canal de YouTube. ¿Realmente qué es lo que él persigue? ¿Qué realmente él pretende transmitir? Si es un canal de solamente mostrar las culturas de los países que visita, los paisajes, o persigue algo más dentro de su activismo, o sea, porque él habla de amor, de libertad, pero es cómo él logra proyectar eso en sus vídeos, porque lo que yo he visto personalmente más bien pues parece más un programa cultural que otra cosa.
He wants to know what are you trying to achieve with your presence on the internet and the different platforms that you have. What is your goal? What are you trying to achieve from being on the internet and portraying the kind of things that you show?
I'm trying to get people to think differently than the mainstream way of thinking. Our mainstream media is telling us to think a certain way. Our government's telling us to think a certain way. It's a systematic way of thinking. They want everybody to walk in a straight line and think the same. And I don't want everybody to do that. I want people to think differently and for themselves. And so that's the message I'm promoting, is to lead yourself and think for yourself.
Dice lo que él quiere hacer es tratar de poner a la persona a pensar de que el gobierno, los medios te quieren moldear y actuar de una forma, todo el mundo igual, y que él quiere promover en la plataforma que él tiene en internet, de que la gente debe pensar por su cuenta y pensar qué es lo mejor que tú debes hacer para tu situación y no dejarse moldearse.
Que nos pueda ofrecer las plataformas para que la gente lo visite.
Yeah, could you tell us, what are the different platforms that you have so people can go visit?
Sure. So I'm on YouTube. It's korymanx. Also on Twitter and Instagram. I'm trying to get away from those mainstream social medias and go over to platforms that aren't censorship. Because the same thing that happened to our mainstream media is happening to our mainstream social media. It's being hijacked and it's being controlled. So I'm on many different platforms, but if you go to my YouTube channel, I have a list of all the platforms that people can follow me on there.
Porque él dice que tiene varios, pero si tú vas a su YouTube, ahí él tiene pues todas las plataformas que él está, pero está tratando de siempre utilizar unas plataformas que no estén bajo un control mayor del gobierno, porque ellos no van a querer permitir ciertas cosas que salgan.
Okay. ¿Algo más que ustedes entiendan que debamos preguntarle? Si a mí se me ha quedado alguna pregunta.
Okay, he's asking us to see if there's anything else that we might want to ask you. Is there anything you might want to say that wasn't covered in
Sure. To the people who might be questioning me about racism or anything like that, there's absolutely nothing that I can say to anybody to make them think that I'm not what people portray me to be. The only way that you can know the true me is get to know me. So if you think, if you have a question, if I'm a racist, well, get to know me. And I guarantee you that you'll find out that I'm not. I'm actually a very kind, generous, loving person that embraces diversity.
Dice que lo que él quise decir es que no hay nada que él pueda decir para una persona que cree que eres un racista, solamente conocerlo. Y si lo conocen a él, va a ver que es una persona sencilla, una persona que ama a todo el mundo, que no le desea mal a nadie.
¿A qué se dedicaba los padres de él allá en Texas?
No entiendo esa parte.
Okay. ¿A qué se dedicaban sus padres allá en Texas? ¿A qué se dedicaban?
What were your parents? What did your parents do for a living?
My father was a salesman growing up all his life, and my mother worked in the restaurant industry, salesman in restaurant.
Sí, el papá era vendedor y la mamá trabajaba en un restaurante.
¿Producen tanto sus acciones para él venir a vivir a Puerto Rico y vivir solamente de redes sociales y de esas inversiones, de alquilar 2 meses un apartamento y ahora pretender comprar uno en el área de Aguadilla? O sea, eso produce tanto como para vivir prácticamente de grabar en una cámara, de publicar vídeos en YouTube.
Yeah, he wants to know whether the business that you're in, is it that lucrative that allows you, to come here for 2 months and then go to Aguadilla and buy a house? Is it that profitable, what you've been engaged in?
Sure. I mean, yeah, where I wouldn't have done it. My wife has an amazing job. I've been working since I was a teenager, and I've made investments into certain things that have done very good for me. And I've put myself in a spot where I work online remote, and I have other finances coming in for me, and I've made this work so I don't have to sit in an office from 9 to 5. I want to spend more time with my kids and my family. So, yeah, what I've done is profitable, and if not, I wouldn't be here.
Dice que sí, que él ha trabajado desde que tenía 15 años, la esposa también tiene un trabajo muy bueno, él ha hecho esas invenciones y sí, si no estuviera aquí, si no podría haber hecho ese traslado.
I'm not rich though. I don't have stacks and stacks of thousands of dollars in my bank account. I'm just like anybody else. I have to organize my finances and pay my bills every month and make sure there's enough left over in the bank to repeat that process. So I am a month-to-month person just like most of anybody else.
Dice que no es rico, es rico como todo el mundo que tiene su dinero, pero tiene que hacer un plan y estar seguro que puede hacer las diferentes cosas financieras que hace.
No hay un salario oculto por ahí del gobierno, algo así.
Wants to know, do you have like a salary, a government job, hidden or something?
No. And if I did, they need to pay me more.
Dice que no, pero que si te ofendía le tendría que pagarle más.
Ok, y esto es más, ¿verdad? Su vida personal, pero su esposa ya está en Puerto Rico, viene a Puerto Rico a vivir con él.
¿Cómo fue la cosa?
Que si su esposa, piensa traer a su esposa a vivir a Puerto Rico con sus hijos.
Oh, do you plan to bring your wife to Puerto Rico and your kid, or?
Yeah, so my wife's upstairs working. She works remote. She's upstairs working right now, and my kids are visiting their grandparents and doing family stuff for the summer before they head out here. Yeah, so my wife's here and my kids are coming.
Sí, la esposa está trabajando ahora mismo arriba en la computadora y los hijos no sé dónde están.
Okay. ¿Qué es expats en Puerto Rico?
What is expat in Puerto Rico?
So expats in Puerto Rico is, if we're referring to that group online, it would be a Facebook group online. I'm assuming expats in Puerto Rico means people who have come from other places, and this group generally America, who live now here in Puerto Rico. People go into that group to find out different information about moving here or coming here and stuff like that. It's a resource group.
Él perteneció a ese grupo.
And you were part of that group.
I joined the group to get more information about moving here.
Él se involucró en ese grupo para recibir más información sobre Puerto Rico.
¿Y qué pasó que ya no está en el grupo?
And what happened that you're not in that group anymore?
I posted a picture about my arrival here in Puerto Rico, and people got frustrated and angry because I went against the systematic way of thinking, and so I was removed from the group.
Dice que él posteó en ese grupo cómo él llegó a Puerto Rico, que no se quiso hacer la prueba de temperatura, que no usó la mascarilla, y ellos no les gustaron eso y lo sacaron del grupo.
Ellos también lo vieron como una amenaza de una persona que no quería cooperar ya eso lo habíamos tratado antes, pero posiblemente por eso fue que lo sacaron del grupo.
He said the group probably saw you as a threat, and this is why they took you out.
Yeah, I would agree, absolutely.
Lo expulsaron del grupo por ser diferente, por plantear ideas diferentes al grupo, no estaban de acuerdo.
He said they took you out of the group because you were different, because you didn't go along with the flow, because you were promoting something different than what they wanted.
Yeah, I would agree, absolutely.
Sí, esa es la razón.
Ok, algo que quiera decirle a las personas que lo sacaron de la actividad de Barrio Obrero.
Okay, is there anything you want to say about the people who took you out of the Barrio Obrero? It wasn't really a protest, but whatever they did there.
Sure. I would just say that, I'm not mad, not frustrated. I don't have any hateful feelings towards anybody, and I wish we could maybe meet someday and just sit down and talk and unify and maybe get to know each other, because I know a lot of people seen that and they probably think that maybe those are bad people and what they did was horrible, and maybe they're just frustrated at the situation, but those are probably very good, kind-hearted people as well, and we just need to understand each other.
Dice, le gustaría quizás hablar con ellos para conocerse más, para que vea que no había razón para haberlo expulsado, que a lo mejor ellos están frustrados y por eso fue que pasó, pero que él no guarda ninguna animosidad, él lo que quiere es que la gente no se dejen dividir, que más unidad entre la gente.
¿Cuál es la diferencia entre un hombre y una mujer negra y un hombre y una mujer blanca?
What is the difference between a black man and a black woman and a white woman and a white man?
To me, nothing. We're just all people. Nothing at all.
Para él ninguna diferencia, son gentes.
Ok, ahora vamos a buscar el tweet para que nos explique como la parte final de la entrevista.
Okay.
Porque no quiero dejarlo.
Is that what happens after an interview in Puerto Rico? Woo! Hadn't had a glass of wine in a long time. And that was good wine too. Okay, so they've invited me out to some fish and some dinner, and we're gonna chit chat. Good people, love it. And we're gonna go enjoy ourselves. Let's see what kind of food we eat. Just finished the interview up, guys. It was awesome interview. Very kind people. Just wanted to get the message out and set this record straight. The bottle of wine was awesome. I haven't had some wine in forever. You hear me hiccuping? That was a wine hiccup. But invited me out to go eat some dinner and some fish, so I'm about to show them this little restaurant down the street that's got some nice fish, and we're gonna just maybe eat some dinner on the patio and talk it up. We've had very good conversations. It seems to me that these people are very freedom-minded and very independent-minded, freedom thinkers. So definitely feeling the vibe on this one. Let's go check dinner out. Mofongo and some dorado. I've just seen a guy come into the bar, smoking a blunt, ordering a beer, and he's just parked on the wrong side of the road, and nobody gives a fuck. Puerto Rico. Alright, y'all see the blue car? It's parked on the wrong side of the road in incoming traffic, and they're smoking a blunt. And nobody really seems to care, which is really cool. And they're not bothering anybody, which is really cool. It's called freedom. And then the other guy just came into the bar and ordered a beer, and he's gonna run back over, probably into the car, and be free. Because that's what they do in Puerto Rico. They just got in their car, blunts, drinks, wrong side of the road. Got another epic sunset coming. Looks like a painting over here. Got the cruise ship in the back. Let's zoom in. Ladies and gentlemen, just finished a wonderful day. And let me tell you something, that wine was good. and I had a little bit of fuzzy feeling in my stomach, and then we went to the restaurant over there, and man, that mahi, which they call here in Puerto Rico, it's called dorado. Muy cheesy, delicioso. It was so good, and the mofongo was delicious as well. Thank you to those guys for their hospitality, and just being good people. I really appreciate that. We need more people out in the world who are just kind-hearted and generous and loving people. Great interview all around. Everything that was talked about and discussed, I think we got a wide variety of information out there, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a wonderful Monday, and remember how it started? Broken fishing pole, screwed up net, and then what did I say? I said, keep your head in the game, bro. It's gonna be just fine. And it was just fine. Great ending to this day. It's gonna be even better. I'm about to go in there and grab some grape kush and watch the sunset. Think about what's going down on Tuesday. I want you guys right now to drop your freedom comments below. And you know what I'm talking about, freedom comments. Let's open some hearts and minds.